Want to know how my client pulled in 105K in 0% interest business funding in just 3 moves? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how one of my clients did just that. You'll see his full strategy, the key data points that made this all possible, and also the exact banks that approved them. And stick around to the end because I'm going to reveal all the banks, all the details that funded him so that you could replicate this same exact strategy. So let's get right into it. What's up, guys? If you are new here, I am Chess. I'm the owner of Exit Plan Funds. I've helped hundreds of business owners just like yourself secure 100K plus in business funding. And today, I'm going to be giving you game on how my client landed 105K at 0% interest. There's going to be no fluff, no gimmicks, just strategies that you can apply today. And here's what I'm covering is going to be the key to maximizing your business funding, why business credit is so powerful, how you can copy this play and also boost your own funding plan. And stick around to the end because I'm going to be dropping the exact credit profile, the data points that my clients had when he was applying, and also the banks that we went for and why. So let's start with the key to maximizing business funding. If you do want to unlock the highest level of business funding, the secret to this is to build strong banking relationships. That way, the better your relationships with the banks, the more likely that you will be approved for high limit business funding. So, how can you build strong banking relationships? I have 4 steps to this. Our first step is going to be open a personal and business account. Banks do prefer lending to customers who are actively using their service. Number 2 is to maintain a strong banking history. I recommend depositing business revenue consistently for 3 to 6 months. This builds a lot of trust with the banks. 3 is to leverage multiple products. Having credit cards, business checking accounts, merchant accounts can also improve your approval odds. Last, you want to avoid overdraft and keep a very clean banking record. This makes you very reliable for the lenders. If you do implement these steps before applying for business funding, your chances of getting approved for higher limits increase dramatically. How about that? So let's get started with the next part. So what is no-doc funding? So no-doc business loans could be known as alternative lending. They require minimum or no paperwork just to apply for these. These are going to be great options for businesses that need capital very quick and can't qualify for your regular traditional loans. So we have things like 0% interest business funding, which is the funding that typically comes in the form of business credit cards with 0% introductory rates anywhere from 6 all the way to 18 months. It really depends on the banks you go for. And what's the best parts of all this? There's no tax required. Traditional documentation, it does include like 3 months of bank statements, 2 to 3 years of tax returns, profit and loss statements, your balance sheets, but with no doc funding, these are usually not required. So why is business credit cards so powerful? One, it separates your business from your personal credit. Your business expenses won't impact your personal credit utilization or your debt to income ratio. You get higher spending limits. You typically get anywhere from 2 to 3 times your personal credit cards. So it's good to have comparable credit. You get 0% interest periods. Many credit cards, they do offer 0% interest from 6 to 18 months. You get low monthly payments only on what you use. Usually is about 1% of what you use. This helps you dramatically with your cash flow. So what else you get? You get purchase protection on your expenses. You get to earn travel points and reward just based off your expenses. So you get easier scaling by using credit cards. They help you scale your operations without draining your cash reserves. So how do we qualify for these? Well, first you have to have great revenue. You have to have a great score and credit profile. You have to have great business credit history. I'm not talking about like net 30 accounts. I'm talking about paid off loans and also a great banking relationship. If you're brand new to business, you don't have to worry about having all 4. You could just get funding with just a great credit score and a great profile. This is why it's called no documents. All right, so now let's go over my client's credit profile breakdown that got him 105K in funding. And here's a look at the profile that helped him secure this funding. So his credit score was for TransUnion, it was at 740. Experian was at 745. Equifax was at 760. These are very solid scores that help you build lender confidence. So the credit history, his oldest card was since 2018. Having longer than 5 years of credit age also increases the trust with banks. His utilization was at 15%, but we strategically lowered it to under 8% before applying. The total accounts that he had was 5 accounts across all bureaus. A diverse credit mix is very key. I always recommend having at least 5 different national bank personal credit cards. He did not have any late payments within the last 24 months. His revenue was solid. He has 6 figures of annual revenue showing on paper. So he already had a great business with great cash flow. So showing revenue was going to be very easy for him. Business age, he was at 2 years in operation. A younger business, but personal credit, having a good personal credit score, it does help him secure approvals. Even if your business is not as old, you don't have to worry. As long as your personal credit is solid, you can use this strategy. Now, let's talk about who actually gave him the money and why. First, we have our favorite Chase Banks with a $50,000 approval. After that, we went for Wells Fargo with a $25,000 approval. We'll be also circling back for a no doc business line of credit, and hopefully we'll secure another 50K for him. And last, we have Bank of America with a $30,000 approval. And all of these products that we mentioned were at a 0% interest. Instead of applying everywhere, we also focused on the right banks to get bigger approvals with fewer hard pulls. So, why these banks? Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America are known for solid credit limits and also clear approval criteria. We also applied at the right time to avoid getting flagged. These banks offer multiple credit cards options with different approval criteria. This makes it a lot easier to structure multiple approvals at once. And my pro tip for you is to remember to apply when your credit profile is looking its best. And you don't need to apply for like 10 different banks to get 6 figures in funding. Focus on quality over quantity. Now that you know my exact steps that my clients use to get 105K in business funding, you have everything that you need to go out and secure funding for yourself. And if you want a step-by-step plan to secure 100K plus in business funding, apply for my one-on-one mentorship or my Done For You program in the links in the description below and in the pinned comments below as well. This is CashflowChes. I'll see you guys in the next one.